Hello everybody, welcome back on the Versus. Let's see if I can sort out my microphone, wherever that's gone to, who knows, could be anywhere. There it is, the tongue finds it. I've just been to get a little bit of petrol, heading for the mountains. Weather's fairly warm, at about 11 degrees at the moment. Or it is down here anyway. And there they are, the mountains in all their glory. A little bit clearer than they have been past several days. And it's continuing to warm up. There we are, we've picked up a blue light straight away. Get past. And yeah, so we're going to go into the hills, going to do a little bit of biking and hiking. I'll take the old DJI camera with me. You can see how I struggle up towards Ffynnon Llygwy, which is just above Llyn Ogwen, the Ogwen Valley, just on the opposite side of the valley to Tryfan, which many of you will know from hiking. Here we go, folks, we've picked up another Brian, which those of you of a certain age will recognise as a reference to the Brian the Snail magic roundabout, wasn't it? Some bizarre reason he's been crawling through a 30-mile-an-hour zone at about 18 miles an hour, and now he's doing a stonking 25. Slower even than the truck that's just come out of the slate quarry. And there we are. Right then, we'll get past this old man Shogun in a minute. Drop it down to 5th, ready, if we should be so lucky. Very careful here with blind hills. And there we go, 3, 2, 1, go, check. Oh, that worked out well, didn't it? Not exactly one for hurtling through these corners through the mountains, but it's very irritating when you're behind somebody doing a ridiculous walking speed. Not so many bikes out just yet, just past about 3 I think on the whole journey so far. It's a little bit early perhaps. Some push bikes, going to get a good rate there. Give them a nod. Anybody from pedal bike upwards gets a nod, although pedal bikes usually haven't got a clue what we're doing. Yeah, yes, fairly busy in the old car park there. Always be mindful of these corners of rocks that have fallen down or sheep in the road. Quite commonly find sheep in this bit. Ah, the old tyres are squaring off. Yeah, there we are. Might change those come early summer. This kind of speed's perfectly fine for these kind of corners here. I have to stop at a moment's notice. Get through here quite quickly if you haven't got these cars in front of you. So we haven't got far to go now, only a couple of minutes. Pull up the base of Travan, which we'll see just around the corner in a sec, and get rid of the biking gear, convert into hiking man from biking man, work up a sweat on the way to Fun on Lloyd. Oh, the riding is going quite well today. Fairly alive, even though I had a little sleep. There's Travan, look at that, not a cloud in the sky. Great day for going up there today. Whoop. Oh, flat calm. Perfect day for flying at low level through here. If you've got a light aircraft. If the surface is flat, that's okay. If you've got any ripple on it, forget it. In a light aircraft at least. So we'll be going up on the left here. And we should... Oh, the car pack's up very empty. What a surprise. That is surprising. Midweek and a good forecast. We've had good forecast for today for several days. Oh, here we go. Bus is looking for somewhere. Green line. See? Stour Bridge. Away from home, aren't they? So yeah, we're going up there. And then we're going to go. There's a lake sort of 2/3 of the way up, more than that, 3/4 of the way up, and then we're going to go just the last bit onto the Carnillite. Should be lovely out there today. Find a safe place to park. I'll have to have a word with one of these farmers actually, because leaving your bike on the side of the road is always a bit sort of iffy. Very easy to knock one over or nick one, perhaps not quite so likely, but cars coming and going, so I'm sure there'll be no problem getting somewhere to pull up at a farm somewhere. And here we go, folks. This is our parking for today. Beautiful Ogwen Valley and the Garn at the end. Very nice early spring day. Magnificent Travan there. Both kids have been up there now and we're heading up the steep way. Just met a couple of people walking in memory of somebody who died last year. A very great day for it. It's going to be a warm one today, folks. We're off to a pretty fast start this morning. This route is unrelenting for the first, well, it's going to take us about half an hour at least to get up there. I've just taken my top off because it's getting pretty warm. And as usual, it's quite wet along this route. Up across the stream. Whoop. Yeah, I think you've got to be fairly fit to get up here. Oh, how about that, folks? Oh, it's hard going. It's I am 55 after all. It's going pretty well in comparison to other people up here, so we just got to get up this bit. And we're on National Trust ground at the moment, which means that they prohibit the launching of drones. Of course, they can do nothing about the flying over of drones. So as soon as we're off National Trust land, we'll get the drone up. So, yeah. The beautiful heron flying in ground effect on the opposite shore. Very nervous birds of humans, understandably really. And this is Ffynnon Lloer, the source of the river Lloer, Afon Lloer of course as we call it. And this heads downhill a little bit and is intercepted to a certain degree by a leat, I think. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong actually. This one isn't intercepted, it's the next one along. Ffynnon Llegwi, which is a bigger lake, and that has its outflow carried along by a leat to Llyn Colid, big reservoir and a hydro scheme. So interconnected lakes, although I correct myself, this one isn't connected, I believe. Not that deep, but it's deep enough for you to lose sight of the bottom. And up on the cliffs above used to be a fairly regular crashing spot for World War II aircraft in transit to and from RAF Valley. I guess they were descending a little bit too early. They would have been flying by dead reckoning, I suppose, which was very prone to errors, of course. If you do come across aircraft remains, just remember they're all official war graves, so criminal offence to disturb or take parts from them. Just have a look and look them up. Quite a lot of history about them online. So if my energy levels stay up, we're going up there, which I'm not looking forward to. It's quite a climb. Oh, it's a killer, folks. It's pretty steep. Doing about a 30-degree slope at the moment. I've got quite a long way to go again. I need to get to this ridge here. It's just a long horizontal distance with not so much climbing, but hard going at the moment. Oh, well, at long last we've broken out onto fairly flattish moorland. Just gotta go a few hundred metres further on. This has been the hardest walk I've done for a while. I think the hardest since a garden. Oh dear, last year. Not this garden just behind Penarol Owen, but the other garden above it. That was quite bad. It was very warm that day. It's far more clement weather today, but As you can see, we've reached pretty much the height of Trovan now. It's a deceptively long way up from Fynonlligwy, and I guess I'd say it's 1500 if not more feet. So we'll check out all the all the contours and the heights when we get back home. But yeah, hard slog. I can see some people along the Carnarvon route now. They're not too far away. Let's see what people are up to. Oh, and much sooner than expected. Here we are, Carnarvon Ridge Walk, which means that just over this edge here. Well, there we are. We got to the Carnarvon Ridge, and now all the way back down again. There we are. It's Fynonlligwy coming into view again. Not too bad. We're only going to take about just over an hour to get down, I think, something like that. Good. Last one from Tony. Oh, he's probably independent. Gloriously warm. And we're nearly back home now. There we go. Down, back at the bike. $12 here. Sounds about right. Look. There we go. Nice tight turn there. Well, that was a lovely walk, even though it was a bit hard. I'll make our way back. 10 to 3 nearly. Get back in time to pick up my son's car from the garage after its MOT, and then no doubt pick up a well-deserved beer or something on the way. Right. Not sure what this guy's doing, but anyway. Not so busy. Quite surprising, really. But Easter will come, and then we'll be snowed under with tourists again. Right, see if he can get past this truck, or whatever it is he's trying to do. So we'll do the favourite to finish off, unless we come across something interesting later. Going down Telford Embankment, although we've got an ancient RV in front of us. Look at that, look at the old sheep pen now, the sheep fold up the mountain there, the really steep part. It's an elaborate one, higher up in fact, multi-cellular one. I do like my sheep folds. Talking of angles, as we weren't, I was resetting the clock on the bike yesterday. Let's use the manual, I don't remember how to do it, but anyway, one of the options there was the maximum recorded lean angle. Mine came out at 29 degrees on one side and 28 on the other, so pretty much the same, 29, 28 degrees, which, I don't know, I'm sure people do a lot better than that. So, yeah, so it was interesting to find out what it is anyway. This Versys hasn't got the going around corner lights on it. I didn't want them because it's just another thing to go wrong, and they come on and off all the time, even in the daytime. So, well, they weren't fitted in any case because this was the basic model, of which there were none available at the time new. And as I mentioned before, this had done 800 miles, but it had all the add-ons paid for by somebody else. The pannier, full pannier set, stainless steel radiator guard. So I'm perfectly happy with that. Those going around corner lights. I don't go out much at night anyway. There's nothing against it. No problem doing it, but just, bike and hike man. Don't do an awful lot of hiking at night. So. Right, well, we could have gone past there, but very careful. These blind head, as they call them, blind head in Icelandic. Quite sure why Icelandic terms stick in my mind, but come across them quite often there. Anyway, thanks for watching again. I hope the making it more of a hiking rather than a biking video was something different for you today. And hope you enjoyed it. So like and subscribe if you could, please. I enjoy making these videos, but of course it does take quite a lot of effort. I'm looking at Patreon slowly. You could bung us a couple of quid every so often, that would be much appreciated, if only to pay for the fuel. So, I've got a new drone on order today because the old one's getting a little bit ropey, but I did quite well today, fair play. So there we are. Look forward to the next one. Take it easy and ride safe.